Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another War Commander video, Scorpion Sting event. This is the Commander set, base 1 and 2. This is my initial way of doing it. So this is my first time doing this base, and so let's take a look and see what we can do. I'll probably, change what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to figure it out. I I don't know if there's a place here where we can, if this will help or not. Yeah, that seems to work. They can't reach it there. That's good. So remember to, if you do use a mercenary, remember to make sure that it's not keyed up. How I do that is I click a number one or a two key or whatever, and then um, and that deselects it. Any number key that you click will deselect it. With my Gravedigger, they're not going to stay over there long. It just helps me out initially so I can get in here and do something because you saw that they were aggressive, so that means that they would have all come out to me right at the same, or at sort of mobbed me. And then you don't want that. This way, they're all gathered together, so it should be theoretically easier to kill them if I can get over to them, or if with all of the ghosts here with the Gravedigger, they probably will come out because they do go after the Gravedigger. They're higher priority than the mercenary. The mercenary, the reason they went for it, it was because it was the only thing on the map at the time. Um, huh. Well, it really doesn't look like much, but the base is. You got to keep moving. You got to keep moving. The base is a little bit harder than it looks. I have noticed. I think that the every single event, I think that they nerf um, the Cosmortars a little bit more. The Cosmortars don't seem to be doing any damage. Either that or these units are like level 175 or 475 or something stupid like that because they are so much more difficult to kill than they used to be. I mean, we've been dealing with these units for a while, and now, like it's Kixeye's always got to do something, right? They're a company, and they can, I guess they feel like they can just do whatever they want. But to me, it's stealing. It's a form of theft when they keep changing. Yeah, they're coming out after me. They're coming out after me. But see how, because they're like all bunched up, um, it actually helps me um, a little bit. I took a little damage there, I think. I shouldn't have come forward. I should have retreated right here and then gone back in, but that it is what that's fine. One of those guys got me, and they are the ones you don't want to shoot you. They're the ones that are going to cause the most damage. Those fat tanks. One shot from them, and they have a lot of splash. So one shot from them, and they'll do damage to everybody. Also, remember that these new Overwatches also do quite a bit of damage. So It used to be that the Overwatches don't bother you anymore, you know, but that's not the case anymore. Now the Overwatches actually do damage, so you want to try to stay out of the red aura there. It's difficult to do on this base. This is you have to stay moving, and you have to get the nuance. You have to figure out, you know, like what it is that's actually working. You see me moving around, and it may look like there's like just I'm just moving back and forth, but that's not it. I am waiting. I am trying to position the blue ghosts that are coming out of the Gravedigger, and I'm trying to position them in such a way as to draw the attention of whatever I'm targeting and to provide a shield for myself. So there is a reason for uh, there is rhyme to my reason, I guess you could say. Um, what's that saying? There is no rhyme or reason. Well, I have rhyme and reason. However, I've made a couple of mistakes. I'll try to maybe figure out if some of the newer units can do this better, because it appears that the Cosmortars are really just not doing the kind of damage that I'm accustomed to them doing. I'm accustomed to moving in one hit, and they are not doing. It seems like they're not doing much of anything. Even with the turrets, a one hit, I could one hit those turrets, but now they have not upgraded the turret um, base, so I should be able to knock those turrets down. Um, so I don't know what to tell you. The Cosmortars seem very, very weak. I noticed it on the bases on Sunday. The demi. Well, we ran out of time, but don't worry about it. It's fine. The time isn't important. This is a double hit base. Of course, I'll try to get it down to where I I don't hit it twice. We were almost done with it. It's almost done. I just thought I would come over here and check it out and repair it so that we could get instant repair at the end there. Yeah, I only barely took 6 minutes damage, so um, that's not too bad. But I made a couple of mistakes. So that base, if I didn't get hit by that big tank in the beginning, that's where I got my damage from. So this base, I'll get it down to instant repair on the map and one hit, and I'll put another video out. But this is just to get you guys going so that you know what to do. I am using Brother Devin. I am using the Gravedigger, and I'm also using um, Cosmortars and Gus, and that's it. Those 4 units. I'm gonna put Gus, Cosmortars, and the Gravedigger all in one platoon because it's easier to deploy and retreat. The way I have it right now, I don't like it. So for base 2, I'm going to change it. Yeah, I'm going to put them all together, but I am going to keep Brother Devin separate because I don't want Brother Devin uh, sitting there and because I can't run him around like this, and he's just in my way. I suppose if I take him completely out, then I can get one more Cosmortar in here. Boy, it really sucks when you get used to a unit and then they nerf it, and you just it sucks because now think about it. What do we have that can work with the Gravedigger? Because we need the Gravedigger. The Gravedigger's pretty important, but what do we have that can work with the Gravedigger? Not anything that I can think of, and certainly not anything that hits as hard as the Cosmortars once did. So they put us in a very bad situation. All right, base two. I moved everything into one platoon here. Wow, there's a lot coming out here. See those two bosses right there? I'm wondering if I can get in there and kill those two bosses. They're not moving. With some air, I think. Maybe I can come in with Lilith. There is there's two flax right there. I don't know if those are the weak ones or the new ones. Heavy flax. So, trying something else here. See, there's no oh, there is one. There's one turret over there. But for the most part, there's only. That'll help me because if I can open that top corner up, that'll give me some room to move. Right now, I'm just in a very tight spot. They bring you out right in a tight spot. Let me try that again. Got to watch out because all those little tanks right there are capable of shooting your Gus. I mean, your Albert Ross. That'll give me some room there to move around. I do want to clear out the bottom right side too. Again, my initial thought on this base was, oh, this looks pretty small, but actually, because everything is so hard to kill, I mean, it is like taking too long to kill everything. Uh, and then you got these constant people or these constant infantry coming out from the two bosses. It's a lot. It's a lot of infantry. And those infantry, if you don't have something else for them to shoot, they have splash damage and they will do a lot of damage. So I'm going to bring out Brother Devin and hopefully they'll go for him. So yeah, that works. So they're going for him and that gives me some time. Now this base, remember, you cannot end attack. This is the number 2 base. You cannot end attack. I'm going to try to get a little shield up there and take out that tower. There's a tower right there. The AI on these tanks here is different. It's not what you're used to. As soon as you shoot them, even though that there's ghosts and even they're going to come out after you. And I don't know how to counter that. What I found is for the infantry, you get some ghosts going for not the moving infantry, the aggressive infantry, but when there's infantry and they're just standing there like there is on the Shadow Ops 3, what I found is get a couple of ghosts going towards them, and once they start shooting, they remain shooting whatever they first started shooting, so you can go in and get them. But these tanks, these little buggies here in the front that I'm working on right now, Their AI is different. As soon as you shoot them, they are going to come forward, and you have to stay moving. You cannot stop these little, whatever you want to call them, trucks or bug. They're trucks, really, little trucks. They are they are very aggressive, and as soon as you touch them with your shots, they're going to come after you. They don't care about the blue ghosts coming out of the what do you call it, the gravedigger. So they don't care about that. There's another tower on the other side. Boy, I mean, I can't even kill these tanks. Like, I mean, how many times did I have to hit that little tank? That it's not a tank, a buggy, I guess I'll call it. Kind of frustrating. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, what can I use other than this? And we don't have anything that can move and shoot. And with the gravedigger, you can't. It's useless on its own. The gravedigger's useless on its own because it has almost no firepower, also. But now these are definitely weak now. These cosmortars. So we don't have a replacement, and I don't see anything anytime soon coming to replace them because what we are moving into, we just came out of the air season, and now we're going into the infantry season. So for another several months, it's going to be infantry. Well, we do have the demi demon coming. Um, that along with the gravedigger might be might be a good combo. Watch him put something in there that says, "No, you can't." Now this is just a test. I don't know if this is going to work. You got those two hunters in the back, and I don't know if they are going to um, be able to reach over to me. And then you've got those two little on the ground right next to the two bosses. You've got um, and then there's also a little bunker in the middle. I doubt the bunker has anything the anti-air in it, but seems to be shooting everything I've got here. So, but it could have some anti-air in it. But I think I can outrange the hunters. I think the problem is going to be the those two heavy flaks on the ground. There's a reason that they're there, and I'll bet you that my Lilith has 700 range, but those things have 750, I think. So they're not really 50 behind the bosses. So they're probably 25 range behind the bosses. So they'll probably start shooting me. And if they're the higher level ones, then I won't have time because they'll do too much damage. Okay, well, to be honest, I should just retreat because the low level ones can't hit me. The higher level ones will cause too much damage, and they've caused something's shooting me. I'm not sure what. I don't see anything coming out of the tower, but this is going to take too long, and I don't want to. No, it's not going to work. And if I go back to shoot the those ones, they will look. It won't let me target them. I've tried to target them 3 times. You cannot target them with air. That's weird. I cannot target those heavy flaks. Huh. I mean, I cannot click on them at all. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Maybe there is a special thing that they are untargetable. I don't know. Or it's just another one of those games that Kicks Eye is playing. But as weak as these Cosmortars are now, um, they are so weak. These bosses are going to be hard to kill, man. Wow. I was considering going in without the. There are some of these bosses where the range is very low, and I was considering going in without the the Gravedigger because if I can outrange them, that would be cool. But I'm positive that I can't outrange them. Some of them you can outrange, some of them you can't, and it looks like not only can I not outrange them, but also the tower or the bunker in the middle is shooting. So I know I can't. And the splash should have taken the bunker out by now, but it's not. So things have changed. Things have changed. They have nerfed these. They've been slowly nerfing the Cosmortars. But here's what I'm saying. Here's what I don't get. You know, if you're going to nerf something, what are you going to replace it with? Like they must know something that I don't know because um, how can you do this base? You can't do it with air. There is no way you could do this with cannons. You absolutely 100% need the the Gravedigger. I can't see how you could do it without the Gravedigger. And so I've wasted a little bit of time in this base, guys. Looks like I got like a couple of minutes left. We should still be able to do it. But I've been experimenting, I've been learning, I've been trying to figure out the base. And so I'll get it down faster. Like I said, this is just something where you get an idea of of how to do it. But you know, leave a comment down below if you guys have any ideas about any units that would be good. Um, but I'm not seeing anything. I obviously um, you know the Lilith isn't working. It does it the um, the Albert Ross did work. He did help a lot. But back there, there's no way because that's the high level hunters, and there's lots of anti-air back there, and also you got those buggies. So there's no way you can use air in this back part of the base. You have to do it with ground. Um, we're down to a minute. We're fine because it's mostly anti-air. I just have to finish off these last couple of buggies or trucks that they had back there, and now we're down to the anti-air buggies. So now we're good. Put it on Ruby now, and we're done. I don't think I took very much damage on Lilith, but Lilith was wasted about a minute and a half, and you can't use Lilith. The Albert Ross was a good choice to take out the top left corner. That works. Yeah, we got one gold. I'm not going to do that. It'll be free repair. Um, Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure the the ground unit will be free repair. The air unit is 6 minutes, so we got about a minute to wait on that. And the ground is just not too bad. Should be free. Oh yeah. Well, I'll keep at it. I'll keep working on it and see if I can. I'll test some different things. I have not tested the Sandstorm Mark II. I do have. I did get it up to Omega, Omega Sandstorm Mark II, and that added a lot to it. It added. I've never seen a a unit have that kind of a increase, but I think it added like something like 1,000% health and 1,000% damage because it went from something like 300,000 damage to 3 million damage per second, and then it went from uh, like 34,000 health to 34 million health. It was pretty crazy. It might have been 340,000 health, but it went to like 34 million or 38 million or something like that. But so I know that it's better. I just don't know how much better. All right, guys, that's it for the commander base. But I will redo it and try to get better.